Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday and it's May 28th. I'm out in the North Cascades with Steve and we're on Highway 20. We're going to be doing a hike called the Pyramid Lake Hike. We did this probably 8 or 10 years ago, and it's really a little puddle. It's not a big lake. It's a 2.1 miles one way out and back, so 4.2 miles total, and it has 1,500 elevation gain. We didn't really expect to have a lot of views on the hike. It's a nice forest hike, and part of the time we're going to be along a creek. So we're ready to get started. Looking for a break in the traffic to cross the highway. The creek we're starting here along is called the Pyramid Creek. The elevation that we're starting at is at 1,150 approximately. So on the drive over here, Steve and I were talking about whether we thought we might see a bear, maybe bear cubs. We came out during the first year of COVID, around 2020. We came out in May. We did a trail near here and saw sow and 2 cubs, but there wasn't anyone else on the trail that day. We saw about 8 or 10 cars in the parking lot. So it's probably not likely that we'll see a bear today. We just saw some juncos. We have a little bit of a clearing here looking back. I don't know if the camera's picking up. There's a little snow on the peak to the right. And in the valley there's a little more snow. Quite a few down trees here that gave us a little open clearing. coming into a much darker section now. More thick trees, less light coming down to the floor. When Steve and I came before, it was in the winter, not sure which month, maybe November, December, and there was a few inches of snow on the ground. And this was the prettiest area in here. We just rock hopped across the creek, kept our feet mostly dry, and we'll be continuing on. We have come about halfway so far. Well, so far it's been a really refreshing hike. Up to this point, we've been hearing the sounds of the creek the whole way, but now we're moving a little bit away from it. There haven't been any bugs, no flies or mosquitoes or gnats or anything, and it's not too hot. So, oh, what kind of bird's that, do you know? We've come in about 2 miles now, so we're getting close. Blue water. More sun than I thought. I was expecting this to be a lot more treed in. Very nice.
Bigger than I remember.
Yeah. Did we come down very far?
Here, about it.
Yeah.
That must have been iced over.
Yeah. It's twice as big as we remembered, which still isn't very big, but really pretty.
Hi, this is Steve, and I'm reporting from Pyramid Lake in the North Cascades National Park, we believe. If not, it's in the Ross Recreation Area. Anyway, it's a kind of a puddle, not really a lake, but it's bigger than we remember when it was iced over. We walked 2.1 miles in, gained 1,500 feet. It's pretty steep, trail's in good shape, a couple of small creek crossings, nothing that you can't just hop over. Anyway, that's it, reporting from Pyramid Lake. Bye.
One last look at Pyramid Lake before we head down. It's been a nice quiet place for lunch. We saw an orangey butterfly and a black butterfly. So hopefully our pictures turn out. Okay, back to the trailhead. We sat on some of these rocks, had a nice lunch, and now we're gonna climb back on out of here. It's amazingly warm in the sun. I think they're saying goodbye to us. Okay, that should be our only little up section. Now downhill. We're almost back to the trailhead. It's just about 1:15, and there's a lot more traffic we can hear right now on Highway 20. The parking lot looks filled up. A few people are enjoying splashing in the creek here. We really enjoyed the hike. I would say it's much better in the spring and summertime than when we went in the winter. Even though we really enjoyed it in the winter, we just weren't that impressed with the lake. But I really was impressed today. We had a nice quiet lunch there with it all to ourselves. And so it's just going to be about 4.2 miles. And anyway, thanks so much for joining us, and I really appreciate your support. We'll see you next time.